Once again, welcome back to the program. ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਕੈਥਰੀਨ ਐਵਨਸ ਨਾਲ। ਇਹ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਿਵਿਕ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਅਤੇ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਸਮਾਜ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਹੋਰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਹੋ ਸਕੇ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕੈਥਰੀਨ ਐਵਨਸ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਿਵਿਕ ਪੋਲਿਟਿਕਸ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲੈਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। Let's welcome Catherine Evans to the program. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So Catherine, a little bit about yourself, since how long you have been associated in the community and what prompted you to think about coming as a politician in the civic politics?
Thank you. I've been involved in public service all my life, in Ontario initially when I was first out of university, and then for the last 15 years in Vancouver. To me, elected office is the most significant way that people can make a contribution to making the world a better place and making a difference. So I am very hopeful that I can be elected to Vancouver City Council and make a difference for people in Vancouver.
Okay. And when you say you have been involved in the community, if you could let us know in what in capacity and what means. Have you been associated with some non-governmental organizations, and what kind of community service you have done?
Most recently, I've been on the library board, and I've been there for 6 years, and the last 3 as the chair of the library board. It's been a very exciting time to be involved with the library. A lot of changes are happening. Many more people are using the library than ever before to go to programs and to use the internet and learn. Learn and create, not only to borrow materials. Before that, I was involved in some public education advocacy. When the schools in our public system have been facing cutbacks for many years, and I was involved very strongly in trying to protect public education and preserve funding.
Right. And the party which you are now going to fight for is Vision Vancouver. So what prompted you to come in for this party? What is so special in this party that you were attracted to it? And also, what is your agenda? What kind of difference can you bring to Vancouver?
Oh, thank you. Vision Vancouver has been a remarkable leader in environmental movement, in the environmental decisions, in protecting the creative community and looking for ways to enhance business in Vancouver.
Right.
Also supporting the arts. One of the ways that we can make Vancouver really an attractive place to be is to have a vibrant arts community.
Right.
It makes everybody enjoy the city more when there are such things. My own particular hope is that I can help to improve public spaces for people in Vancouver.
Right.
In the kinds of places like libraries are, but also community centers and parks and those kinds of places where in an increasingly more populous city, the public spaces are where we actually find real enjoyment. And when they're really well done and engaging and inviting, then people really like living in the city.
Right.
Even though it's definitely getting unaffordable for many people in terms of ownership. But renters, of which we have many in Vancouver, they are very important users of public spaces, and those spaces make a big difference. I want families to stay in Vancouver, and if families are priced out, that's really a bad thing for our city. So we want to have places where families are feeling welcome and comfortable and want to stay.
Right. What other challenges and issues do you feel, if you are elected as a city councillor, which you will address? And apart from the spaces you have talked about, are there other challenges also from your perspective which need to be addressed?
Well, we've just had the new figures on the homelessness count released, and unfortunately there's been a little uptick, but there are reasons for that. Homelessness is an issue that has to be addressed in not only Vancouver but every big city in Canada. I was an organizer for Homelessness Action Week for about 6 years, and through that we really changed, I think, people's perceptions of why people are homeless and what we can do about it. And we really can solve homelessness. And so I'm really supportive of Vision Vancouver's efforts to seriously address not only street homelessness, but all homelessness, because we really have to get on and deal with that one.
What about crime? Crime is also becoming a serious issue, and another issue which we are finding is demographics are changing. Diverse communities are coming and started living in Vancouver, and they have their own challenges and issues. So how do you feel as if you're elected as a councillor? How would you be able to address these issues?
You know, I've learned a lot of the things that the library does is very helpful to people who are coming to Vancouver.
Right.
There's various programs that the library does to engage people and can help newcomers in particular navigate through how people look for jobs in Vancouver. You know, there's ESL programs that are at libraries.
Right.
So I really support those kinds of efforts. And diversity is a strength of our country. You know, all of Canada has really, it's remarkable how well we all live together.
Right.
And it's really, to me, one of the great strengths of Canada, that we are open and inclusive. Not always perfect,
Right.
but working towards that, and I would continue to work towards programs that make it easier for people to find their way
Right.
In this country and in this city.
As far as youngsters are concerned, drug abuse, and also as far as the schools are concerned, being involved with the libraries, as you said, you know quite a lot about the communities. But these are also major issues, and how do you feel that you personally, apart from Vision Vancouver, whatever their agenda is, you would like to address these issues also, that more and more children get enrolled into the schools, and also about drug abuse?
Well, schools should be welcoming and safe places for children.
Right.
I really believe that, and I think that that's something that all of us strive for.
Right.
Drug abuse is a complicated problem. I actually do support Justin Trudeau's goal of legalization and legalize, regulate, and tax.
Right.
And regulation and legalization will actually make it harder for children
Right.
to get a hold of some of those drugs. And so I'm in favor of that. It's people probably don't all know the connection to prohibition rules. Prohibition didn't work to reduce alcohol consumption, and in fact made it more dangerous, and
Right.
it gave money to the criminals.
Right,
So-
but that's at a federal level. If it happens, then only. But otherwise, you are in favor of, kind of coming forward and addressing these issues, talking on these issues. That what are the reasons behind this? Because a lot of things are involved with this. Trafficking is involved with this, and then mental illnesses and all domestic violence and whatnot. So lots of issues are there.
Yeah.
Okay, and towards the end, why should the public vote for Catherine Evans in this nomination? Why should they come forward and vote for you?
Well, I bring a lot of experience. I've been engaged very strongly in our community for a long time. And I'm very committed to working hard on behalf of the citizens of Vancouver to keep our city one of the best places in the world to live. That really is my goal. But mostly for me, it's experience. I've had a fairly, not a full lifetime yet, but many years
Strong experience, right?
strong experience in
Right.
public service,
Okay.
doing policy decisions.
Congratulations and best
Thank you
wishes.
so
We
much.
hope people come and support you. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you very kindly.
Thank you. ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ, ਕੈਥਰੀਨ ਐਵਨਸ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਸਿਵਿਕ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਲੰਬੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਇਨਵੋਲਡ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ 6 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਲਾਇਬ੍ਰੇਰੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ 3 ਸਾਲੋਂ ਐਜ਼ ਚੇਅਰ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਲਾਇਬ੍ਰੇਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਡਾਇਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੇ-ਕਿਹੜੇ ਚੈਲੰਜਸ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਮੱਸਿਆਵਾਂ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਾਣੂ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਜੇਕਰ ਮੈਂ ਚੁਣੀ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਣਗੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਹੀ, ਪਰ ਨਾਲ ਉਸਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡਾਇਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਤੋਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਾਣ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਡਰੱਗ ਅਬਿਊਜ਼ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇੱਕ ਬੜਾ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਦਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਾ ਹੈ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਹ ਫੇਵਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਦੀ ਪਾਲਿਸੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਲੀਗਲਾਈਜ਼ ਅਤੇ ਰੈਗੂਲੇਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ, ਇਹ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਮਝਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਹੈ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਪੋਪੂਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿਨ ਬ ਦਿਨ ਵੱਧਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਸਮੱਸਿਆਵਾਂ ਵੀ ਵੱਧ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਇਸ ਨਾਲ ਨਜਿੱਠ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਪਰ ਇਹ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੋਮੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਖੜਾ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਦਿਓ।